Okay, so I've got, now if you do 0.08 times 6, you'll find right now I've got 0.48 is greater than or equal to 3,500. Okay? So far so good? Okay, now you can solve this by taking the natural log of both sides. I'm going to speculate to you that you can solve it a different way. Okay, now I'm really not doing things the way that the book's got them presented. If I want to know what the principal is that I have to invest, how do I find it? How do I take this to the other side? Divide. Okay, so literally I can take this and I can go 3,500 divided by e raised to the 0.48 power. See, because that's got value to it. Okay, so they've got 3,500 divided by e, whoops, raised to the 0.48 power. Oops, I put a negative in there. Okay, and they're going to get P is equal to 2,165.74. That's how much money they have to invest. Okay, does that make sense to you guys? I'm trying to solve for that P. And then I'm going to show you how they did it.
So on the very last part, what did you do to get that?
I literally, that e raised to the 0.48 power is multiplied by the p. If I want the p by itself and something's multiplied by it, I literally just divide. So I took the 3,500 and divided it by e raised to the 0.48 power, and I did it on my calculator. Okay, and I got that. Now, they didn't do it that way.
How did you do it on your calculator?
3,500 divided by, there's my e button, okay? Literally e raised to the 0.48 power.
Okay.
Okay, that's the easy way to do it. I don't know why they decided to go the complicated route, okay? That's the most logical way to do it. But I'm going to back up here and I'm going to show you what the book did, just in case you can't remember that other way. What you do to one side, you can do the other side. Okay, so they took a natural log of this side. And I'm going to put an equal sign there just for the sake of. Okay, they did that much. Okay, then if you look, they separated this out. Natural log of p plus the natural log of e raised to the 0.48 power, because those two things are multiplied together. Okay? This side has a value. Okay, the natural log of that side, actually they left it there for now, and we'll just have the calculator do it. Okay, so I've got that, and what they literally do is they know that if this has a base of e, what is this equal to? If it has a base of e, and that's e and 0.8. Like if I had...
0.4 maybe?
Yes, that's it. Because remember, what would that be equal to?
1.
4, right? The exponent. Okay, so if it's a natural log, the base is e. So these two things match. So I have the natural log of p plus 0.48 equals the natural log of that. Okay, you with me so far? Okay, now like I said, I don't know why they did this. Okay, then what they do is they subtract that over. The natural log of p is equal to the natural log of that minus 0.48. Okay, so I actually am going to take the calculator and do the natural log of 3,500, or was it 30? Yeah, I left a 0 somewhere. Okay, 3,500 minus, and I close the parenthesis here, 0.48, and I'm going to get the natural log of p is equal to 7.6805. Now, I've got to take the inverse because I have the natural log on one side, so I'm literally going to take the inverse natural log of 7.6805, and I'm gonna get the exact same thing that I got when I did, just put it in the calculator. Okay, I do not know why they did that.
What were you saying? You have to take the inverse? Why?
Because I have a natural log on this side, but I don't on this side.
So if there's one on both sides, then you just
Then
do-
you can just mark them out.
Oh.
Okay, then you mark them out. But if I don't have it and I want to move this, because I want the p by itself, then I take the inverse natural log. And that's exactly what I did. Now, that seems to me a whole lot more complicated than what we did. Okay, because literally all we did was separated those two and divided that by that. It can be done with logarithms, but it can also be done with just straight algebra. Okay? All right. There's nothing to this. I mean, literally all they're going to ask you to do is they're going to ask you to use your calculator. So if you can use your calculator, you've got this homework. Okay? I'm going to have you do a couple word problems. Do it the easy way if you can do it the easy way. Okay? Don't make it more complicated like the book did, to be able to show you that you can use the inverse logarithm in a problem. You don't always have to. Especially because your button's got the E on it. I guess if your button didn't have the E on it, maybe you would have to do that. Okay? Your calculator's got it. This is what I want you to do for homework. Okay? And you got one, I think I'm not paying attention to it. Well, maybe not. Okay, page 620. Now this first part has to do with common log. The second part has to do with natural log. So I want you to do on page 620, I want you to do 18 through 29. Now remember, when it says find, like it'll say, find the anti-log, and then it might say state the mantissa and the characteristic. You don't have to do the mantissa and characteristic. Just do the log or the anti-log. And then this part is the natural log down here. So on page 624, I want you to do 11 through 28. Again, this is absolutely all calculator use. And then let's find, then I want you to do number 34, okay? And this actually uses, I think that uses the PERT formula. Let's make some, no it doesn't. Oh yeah, it is, compounded continuously. So for this, for number 34, you're gonna use that, okay?